my soul.
Hello, Austin. My name is Randy White, and I'm your local Austin realtor. As a buyer, is offering asking price gonna win me the house? In today's market, it's really important for buyers to realize that you're not going to be able to find a house and find ways to offer less than what they're asking and still win the home. In a typical real estate market, the buyers would be able to do something like that, and then the seller would come back and counter, and then they would talk and come to a middle ground. But it's not a typical market. Nothing is typical anymore. According to the National Association of Realtors, every home is receiving on average about 4 offers whenever it is listed and is selling within 17 days. This extreme competitiveness is definitely because of that low supply that I've been talking about in all my videos. So, when we have such hot competition going on, homes are definitely selling for over list, sometimes devastatingly over list price. Selma Hepp, Deputy Chief Economist at CoreLogic, explains how these stats can impact buyers. The imbalance between robust demand and dismal availability of for-sale homes has led to a continual bidding over asking prices, which reached record levels in recent months. Now, almost 6 in 10 homes listed are selling over the asking price. So what does this mean for you? Well, it means that when you find the dream home and you're ready to make an offer, that you need to go ahead and come to the realization that offering at asking price or coming in under is just not going to cut it. It can really feel like an auction sometimes, and the highest bidder wins. You want to almost use the asking price as a starting point and then go up from there. If you really love the place, there's most likely a line of other people that also really love the place, and this home is going to sell for more than what the seller is asking for. You want to take that information along with some helpful tools from your agent to help craft the right offer. What do I mean by that? Well, if your realtor knows what they're doing, they should have a lot of helpful resources to make sure that we're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall and that we're making sound decisions whenever we have to be aggressive with our offers. My first one, a list to sale price ratio report. How far over list price are homes selling for in that neighborhood? 105%? 110%? 120%? If the neighborhood is selling for 120% on average just last month, is that game for you? Another thing I like to do, I like to take a look at the other terms that we can put into the offer so that we're not just having to go 30, 40, 50,000 over list price. How about we offer to pay for title policy or a shorter option period? Or maybe we can do double earnest money. Comes back to you at the end. There's lots of different ways to make terms work for the seller and for the buyer to help make sure that we don't pull too far away from what that house is really supposed to be priced at. Randy, are you saying that in a competitive market, if I submit an aggressive offer and the contract price can end up being higher than what it appraises for? Yeah. It's called an appraisal gap, and it's a huge problem. An appraisal gap is the difference between your contract price and what that appraisal amount comes into. Your lender is only going to loan up to the amount of that appraised value. So if it appraises at $500,000, but you offered $550,000, there's $50,000 that needs to be answered for, and you're probably gonna have to cover it in cash if you wanna keep the house. According to the data from CoreLogic, beginning in January 2020, nationally, 7% of purchase transactions had a contract price above the appraisal. But by May 2021, the frequency had increased to 19% of purchase transactions. Because of how often these appraisal gaps happen, it is absolutely crucial that buyers understand what their budget is and how much they can truly afford. You need to partner yourself up with a good realtor and a good lender that are both being attentive to what your boundaries are and making sure that you stay within your lane. We're gonna craft a very competitive offer to make sure that you win your dream house, but not until we have had the opportunity to review a 25+ page comparative market analysis put together by yours truly, which I take very seriously. This CMA is my best guess at what that appraisal should come back at to make sure that you're not offering blindly. Bidding wars and auction-like atmospheres mean that buyers need to rethink how they look at the asking price of a home. Let's connect so that you can talk to a trusted real estate professional to review the current market today and put a value on what your dream home means to you. My name is Randy White and I'm your local Austin realtor. I hope you enjoy watching my channel and I will see you guys next week. Thank you.
Well, I'm going down to Austin, Texas. I'm going down to save my soul.